Educating our students is a wonderful career, and the staff of the PSB and CSLF are highly skilled and dedicated staff that inspire students every day. Question to the Minister. The PITF Federation recently shared an open statement voicing their concerns over teacher shortages, and I'll table that later. Minister, while I know you have created positions, they are not all filled. What are you and your team doing to recruit teachers to permanently fill these important positions?
The Minister of Education, early years.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and Honourable Member. Thank you for the question. You're absolutely right. Our teachers, they serve a tremendous role ensuring that our children get the best start in life. So thank you to all of our teachers across the island. Also, the Honourable Member mentioned the historical investments we've made in education. We've added more frontline staff to help support our education system, so I think we can all be really proud of that. And currently, to date, we really have been able to fill all of our positions, and I want to give a big thank you to both boards who work very hard to ensure that those positions are filled at the beginning of each year. That being said, I recognize that there are challenges across the country, and we need to be prepared for the future. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The member for Charlottetown West Royalty.
As the number of teachers go up, which is needed because of population growth, so do the amount of substitute teachers that we need, and there's a massive shortage. There were over 1,000 unfilled absences last year, Mr. Speaker. Question to the Minister, what are you doing to recruit qualified substitutes who can fill in on short notice to ensure students can have a continuous learning experience?
The Minister of Education and Early Years.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Yes, recognizing substitutes, it is a challenge, especially in the more rural areas and especially as it relates to French teachers. That being said, there have been significant efforts made over the last couple of years, especially through COVID and post-COVID, to ensure that we do have some strong sub-pools. So in looking at the numbers that were provided to me this morning, we have about 550 in the sub-pool for the PSB and around 50 at the CSLF. So again, I understand that there are at times challenges, and there's some early mornings for folks that are trying to juggle schedules and ensure those vacancies are filled. But the teams do their best, and at most times they're mostly always successful. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The member for Charlottetown West Royalty.
I'm hearing different information there. A lot of times that we're having to move resource teachers, and a lot of times principals are having to go and do this. The PEITF also noted that sometimes we're relying on unqualified community members to work in the PSB and CSLCF without an education degree, and as the Minister said, this situation is further worsening up west. This, of course, impacts quality of learning experience for our students. Minister, is this a suitable solution to have our students learn in the classroom by well-meaning but not educated in the aspects needed to optimize student learning?
The Minister of Education and Early Years.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and again, thank you, Honourable Member, for the question. It's certainly not ideal, and absolutely we'd like to ensure that all of our subs are certified. Over the last couple of years, we have added itinerant subs to our system. So those are full-time permanent staff that help support a number of different schools, and they move based on vacancies, depending on the day. And so that model has really helped with address some of our sub shortages and the challenges associated with it. And I think that's an area that we can continue to look at and ensure that we have a really strong itinerant sub model and look at other creative ways to help support the system as a whole. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The member for Charlottetown West Royalty.
Yeah, I think we all want what's best for our students, and I'll quote the president of the PEITF, quote, "Our student success hinges on well-trained and educated teachers. It would be immensely unfortunate if the response to these shortages is to lower the bar and standards for becoming a teacher." Question, will you confirm now, Minister, that you will not lower the standard, that our students will continue to receive the highest quality learning they need to be successful in their future aspirations?
The Minister of Education and Early Years.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think we can all be very proud of the education system we have here on Prince Edward Island. We have incredible folks on the front line that are delivering high quality educational services to our students and supporting their families, so I do want to thank them. No, it's certainly not our intent to draw back on any of those requirements. I meet regularly with the union, I meet with both boards, I meet with the Department of Education at UPEI, and I think collectively we're all on the same page. We want to make sure that our system remains of quality, and certainly we'll continue to meet in the months ahead and ensure that we're there to address the future of education. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The member for Orillia